It was supposed to be a simple drive. Jason Holloway, a freelance field technician, was heading home after a week-long assignment in the remote northern woods of Maine. His GPS had stopped updating 2 hours ago, but he wasn't worried. He'd taken this route before, or so he thought. The sun had set an hour ago, and a mist now clung to the windshield like cobwebs. His headlights struggled to penetrate the thickening fog. The road, once paved, had eroded into cracked gravel. He slowed the car, heart rate picking up. The signal on his phone was gone. "Great," Jason muttered, tapping the screen as if that would change anything. His fuel gauge blinked. Low fuel. Double great. Jason pulled over at the first break in the trees he found, a half-collapsed wooden sign barely readable in the gloom. It said, "Welcome to Bray Hill, Pop, ... He frowned. He hadn't seen this town on any map, but the road curved toward it, so he followed. The fog didn't lift. The trees grew denser. And just as Jason began to wonder if he should turn back, he saw lights, flickering, yellowish, like lanterns in an old mining town. He drove into the heart of Bray Hill. Part 2. The Town That Shouldn't Be. The buildings were relics, wooden shacks, stone storefronts, a clock tower frozen at 3:33. The streets were eerily clean. No cars, no people. Then he saw her, a woman in a pale dress, standing by an old payphone outside a general store. She looked straight at him, didn't wave, didn't smile. Jason rolled down his window. "Hey, do you know if there's a gas station around here?" She didn't speak, just turned and walked into the store. Jason got out of the car and followed her. Inside, the store was dim and dusty, shelves half empty, stocked with food that looked 40 years old. A single radio on the counter whispered static. The woman was gone. He turned to leave, but the door wouldn't open. Jason rattled it. "Hey! Hello?" The radio crackled to life. "You shouldn't be here." He froze. "What?" Silence. The static returned. Then the door creaked open on its own. Jason stepped out, trying to shake the chill crawling up his spine. The woman was gone, but something else caught his eye. A small gas can near the alley beside the store. No note, just the can, half full. Grateful but unsettled, he grabbed it, poured it into his tank, and tried not to look at the windows of the buildings, which seemed darker now. Jason pulled over and tapped open his GPS. The map loaded a strange green dot labeled "The Last Signal," and a single message popped up in a chat window he didn't remember installing. "You're almost here." He dropped the phone. The radio, dead for hours, turned on again. A woman's voice, low and broken, came through. "You can't leave until you listen." The headlights flickered. Jason screamed as he saw someone standing in the road, the woman in the pale dress. He swerved, hitting a tree. The airbag exploded, the car hissed and groaned but didn't catch fire. Dazed, Jason crawled out, blood trailing down his face. The woman was still there, not moving. "I don't want any trouble," he choked. She raised a finger, pointed behind him. He turned, the general store, right where it had been. Somehow, he was back in the town. He stumbled toward it. Inside, the radio was louder, and now other voices joined hers. "They don't hear us anymore. No one hears the last signal. We were like you once. We ignored the call." The shelves were bare now, the walls covered in pictures, old photographs, all in black and white. He looked closer, his heart nearly stopped. One photo showed him standing next to his car, smiling, in Bray Hill, but it was dated 1971. Part 5. The broadcast. Jason grabbed the radio. "What do you want from me?" The radio voice, clearer now, replied, "Help us send the signal. One last time. Or stay." The room shifted. The walls pulsed like lungs. Outside, the town was waking up. People, shapes, walking silently between buildings. Jason ran toward the clock tower. Inside, it was gutted, machinery rusted, and at the center sat a strange device, like a cross between a ham radio and an altar. The voice returned. "Turn it on. Send it out." Jason hesitated. Something deep inside told him this wasn't just a broadcast. It was a beacon, a call for others to find this place. But maybe if he sent it, he could leave. He turned the crank, powered the device. A massive speaker on the roof blared to life. "This is the last signal. Do not follow it." The fog thickened. The town screamed. Every window shattered. The figures in the streets wailed and crumbled to dust. Jason dropped to his knees. The signal died. Part 6. 1 year later. In a quiet tech support office in Portland, Maine, a junior technician named Lily received a strange packet in the mail. No return address, just a USB labeled brayhilllog.mp3. She plugged it into her work computer. The file played a static-filled voice. "This is Jason Holloway. If you're hearing this, don't go looking. Bray Hill doesn't exist, but the signal does. And once you hear it, it hears you." Lily laughed nervously, then her phone vibrated. New location found, the last signal. She froze. Outside the window, fog began to roll in. As the fog rolls in and the last signal fades, remember this: some places are better left forgotten. If this story gave you chills, do me a favor. Like the video, subscribe to Shadow Whisper, and share it with someone who dares to listen in the dark. More twisted tales are on the way, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Until then, keep your lights off, your volume up, and beware the signal.